Hey everyone, this is Thomas from Studio Hall Custom Leather Goods in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today I wanted to make an additional video that pairs with our couplet card holder pattern. I recently added some functionality to the PDF so that the couplet pieces can also be used to make our Dyad card holder. It's a sandwich design instead of the couplet's folding design. That means that essentially our couplet PDF is two patterns in one. With the Dyad, we'd recommend 2 to 6 cards, plus one's folded cache in the middle. This video is just going to cover making the new Dyad card holder, so if you have yet to make the couplet version, I've linked that tutorial in the description. If you've already downloaded the couplet PDF, you should get an email with a link to the updated version. Just like with our default couplet pattern, we've included optional trim allowance, noted by the dotted lines. If you'd like to remove the trim allowance, just trim the dotted lines off. The number one pitfall that I encountered early on making these kinds of sandwich card holders is the thickness of your leather. If it's over 3 or 3.5 ounces, the 4 layers can create a really difficult situation to punch through accurately and keep your stitching chisels vertical. Also remember that since this is a mirrored design, if you're using asymmetric card holder tops, where the thumb slot goes or any kind of angle there, you will want to mirror that design when you piece them together. If you have lines on your cutting mat, I find it really helpful to use them for alignment when we glue these pieces together. I'm using some 3.85mm slanted pricking irons from Rocky Mountain Leather Supply. I find that they're a good balance in price and performance. Close up these stitching holes with a bone folder so that they don't get gappy and weird. Then we'll snag our Vinimo number 5 thread, which is 0.6mm. For needles, we have John James 004. The relationship between needle size, thread, and pricking iron can be very subjective, but this is the combination that I always come back to. I'm using 4 to 5 times my stitch length because I don't lock my needles when I'm using Vinimo. Instead, I use the long tail method. Here we're saddle stitching our piece where the top of the slanted hole faces away from us and we're stitching towards ourselves. I like to do a backstitch every time I come across a pocket. Hammer those stitches flat and we're off to the races. Now we can bevel and burnish the 2 edges. From here, everything moves a lot faster. We glue up the 3 sides of the mirrored pieces and put them together, keeping the pockets as aligned as possible. What really helps at the corners is having a 2-prong iron that can follow the curve more naturally. When we start and end our stitching for the dyad, we'll do at least 3 loops around the edge, just to make sure that the pulling action doesn't stress these corners. Use a bone folder to open up these card pockets and release any leftover glue, and we're done. Again, this is the Dyad variant of our Couplet card holder, which is included in the revised PDF pattern available below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions about crafting or how to order your own personalized Dyad, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Thomas from Studio Hall. Have a great day, everyone.